Yeah, and I think this is, we talked about the retribution. This is the only time that they've lost Pearl was when they played to Gentlemate. So again, another chance for redemption. Let's take a look at the agent step. We're still waiting for a couple of people just to fully lock in here, though.
We shouldn't see any surprises. I'm not expecting any big changes. The key thing for me is Gentlemates on the attack side. They are aggressive. They can burst through chokes in basically the blink of an eye with this comp. You saw their quick rotates both on attack and on defense over on Breeze, and it's pretty much the same here again. For Carmine Core, they're playing this very slow composition. They're all about, especially on the defense, trying to whittle away as much utility as they can from the attacking side before the execute even comes through. The one big weakness for them here on the defense, which is very good for them on this map, don't get me wrong. The one big weakness is their retakes. If the spike goes down, they are going to struggle to come back into it. So we're really going to have to see if they can stop Gentlemates from getting there. They've got the comp for it, right? This double sentinel, they can slow down, separate, isolate the fights with Gentlemates' members. But this is also Wen, on her best agent. Her Cypher looks so much better than every single other agent she's ever on. You can just tell it's her comp.
Yeah, and it's been something really to behold over the group stage, right? Has been this Cypher play. It's, you know, not always what's seen on this map. I know there's been a little bit of discussion recently, and you can see on the flip side, in terms of Sentinels, the Vice coming out, that's a little unconventional. And again, I'm still not 100% sold on it, but I think I might just be a Vice doubter.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is definitely a 2025 comp. I think that's very safe to say, but I don't think that means that it's not good here. I'd maybe expect to see the Veto in this composition instead of the Vice, because, you know, the Veto kind of allows that additional untradeability. You've got 3 agents with TPs, and you've got the additional stall that Veto can provide by just being a nuisance, stopping the executes from happening.
But 3 TPs is more whack-a-mole than it is Valorant, isn't it?
There's nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of fun. And as we go into this round, we're seeing a pretty standard setup for KC. Wall over towards B-Long. Expect this to be tripped, usually on the attack side when they have a clone. Marty's not brought that up this time around, but the spike's leaning towards A. Actually, they've left the spike completely alone on A. KC could try and find this and get it under their control, but instead Safia's playing nice and safe. But Gentlemates, they have to fake this. They have to go and get the spike. They've realized. There we go.
Yes, and I have a feeling might have been a decision, but of course, with it being, you know, not left directly in spawn, we don't get any of those funny little voice lines like that. Do I need to attach legs to it?
Wait, but, they had the Euro TP to it.
Oh, I saw something was on top of it, but I was trying to figure out what it was. It was the gate. Okay. The fact that the whole team has run back on over them, they're really selling this though. Tokamite is already sending the drone on in. Look at this though, Safia with one. Aoki doesn't even have to show her hand. Flash on behind. The spin around's good from Marty, but can't connect the shots here. Wens needs to find something, but that leaves Tokamite on the other side of the map, worlds away. And look, they know somebody was here. They heard the drone, and Asilia's not going to rotate. She knows. And a little bit of a messy one, dare I say, to kick us off.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan was. The fake wasn't kind of enough to really convince Carmine Core that it was going towards B. And that little duo, Alkia and Safia, you saw them over on Breeze, anchoring site. They can just play this beautiful little bait and switch. Their synergy is absolutely unmatched, regardless of the agents, regardless of the map. And now KC, they've got the buy up. Safia's got the outlaw as well towards B-Long. She'll be the first to get challenged.
I will be indeed, but all of these players oh so squishy at the hands of the outlaw. There's the first, gets out of dodge immediately, snaps up the teleport, heads back, gets ready for more. The smoke doing a lot of heavy lifting, allowing the reposition here.
I like this though. The counterweight pushing over towards Art. The wall should get tripped. I'm not sure if they'll push beyond it though. Oh, one will.
Bit of a problem because there's going to be no tradability, and that means that Anasilia is going to get away with daylight. Not even robbery, daylight murder there. Safia getting ready for the first. And as they peek one by one, we'll take them down one by one. There's the tag, there's the pick. And nicely done from KC. Flawless to keep us going on this one. But that's what we saw last map, right? First and second rounds, and then lost the conversion, and then could not put consecutive rounds together after that.
But this was a lot better. They managed to keep all of their guns this time around, which is very different to on Breeze, where I think they only had 2 members surviving in their buy round against the eco from Gentlemates. The mate's not able to put up anywhere near those numbers, and actually, because of the outlaw from Sapphire, we've got to see 2 Guardians. Nami and Marty. No one from Gentlemates has got a single kill. So the economy is looking very low, and we've got the same little double duo setup over towards A. That's Belong being taken by the duelists in the first instance. Clone? Yeah, Marty's got clone, so this wall should be tripped relatively soon. Unless they're just going to send the Neon into it, maybe.
Potentially just the quick jump over, jump back, using the ability to sprint. We'll see. Ooh, Prowler's actually going to spot someone further away. Tokamite clearing through a main, doing the due diligence just to try give them an avenue elsewhere. Shock Dart's going to be good onto Sapphire. Punishes the Altor, but whether we see that little bit of damage actually come to anything later in the round, we'll find out. Lovely gate crash back sight. Anacilia knows this as well. Thorns come on out, the relay bolts. Marty's so low on health there. Needs the rest of the team to step on up. Berry with the first there. Marty's found a second. Will get traded on out. Cage comes on through, trying to give Anacilia the room to work there. There it is, the peek on out.
30 seconds
Fall back. Get ready to go.
Here.
Alkia has an angle.
planted.
Hoping someone's going to peek, but they're all just tucking on in, knowing that this is a possibility, wanting to take the fight to Berry X. Low health. Spots the first, Nami. Ready to peek, but knows that might be what they're trying to bait on out. Flash goes on out. Go 1 for 1 on the picks. Safi is going to take down Berry X as well, but still 2 players left alive. They're stacked on together. Out towards Long. Isolates the first fight. Picks up the Outlaw. Takes clean out of the round, but Wentz is soon and swiftly avenged. Tokamite to clear this one on up. And Gentlemates, dare I say, deja vu.
It's a little bit close though, Gentlemates. Only 1 gun kept through, and now Sapphire with the kills that she got here. 3k for her on the bonus. She's now got the Tour de Force. Not sure whether she's going to go for it. She's got the Vandal instead. I saw the Outlaw hover. That would be a great buy against Gentlemates right now. Light shields on everyone except for Marty. She doesn't know that, obviously, but she might be able to have worked it out. No Tour de Force popped either. Ah, there we go. She's now got Belong with that essential operator. His Gentlemates looking to try and split, or at the very least try and take down some of the Sentinel utility.
And there is so much of it to deal with. Round the corner, lines up the first, Anacilia. It is Pixel. Perfect. A 2k to kick on off the round. Tour de Force has been heard, but no one is going to go anywhere near it. No one's that crazy. You don't want to poke the belly of the beast. You know that Sapphire will deliver swift retribution with it. And that, unfortunately, limits the option. Spike again being left in spawn. Favouring this poke and a prod round the corner. GX tucked on in here. Nami going to need to be ready for not 1, but 2 fights. Trying to find the first. Smoke comes on out. Actually, just using the dissipate there. Glance going to be there. And actually, Nami doesn't even have to show herself.
Same setup from KC there, as we've seen. Different players, yeah. It's just going to send Gentlemates saving. Wenz only has a Guardian as well. There's no Vandal for her to go and retrieve. And this is a rough start to the map. If you cast your minds back to Breeze, where Gentlemates, they were so quick, so fast-paced, getting so many kills so early in the round. They're just unable to find any of that here. Carmine Core is shutting them down at every turn. So we get a nice little zoom into Cypher's face. Thank you very much, observers. This is now looking like KC. They're really going to start to build a big lead behind this. The money is looking great. They'll be able to buy the operator for Sapphire as soon as she wants it. She doesn't need it yet. Everyone survived from Carmine Core. And Gentlemates on the other side. It's going to be a very low buy. Bucky for Berry X. Neon sliding, I'm imagining through Link again. Right into Safia. No, okay. Safia's just putting the trip there. So that the trip will get broken, and then it will be all down to Anacelia. Can she get the same 3k she's done before?
Bit of an ask, but not the hugest problem given the buy that they're up against, potentially. Early main control is going to give them all the information to work with. Trip's been spotted out. Trip's broken, and that's going to be the call to arms. Safia's found one. The aggressive push up long going to yield so much for them. Now they've managed to push through Link, through mid, but where do they go now is the question.
And Glance is already holding the spawn as well. They have to go towards A. But it's not a nice site to push.
Ooh, good flash there. Relay bolt to follow it up. Gets Berry X onto site. And with 2 pieces of utility, a whole site's worth of space taken.
Wait, are they going to duck back towards B? This is brilliant.
Neon, stop.
Ooh, nice find there from Berry X. And look, as you said, it's brilliant because all of the rotates come on through. And now a free site. Nami's calling it on over. Guys, it's empty. Get over here and get over here quickly.
It took KC a while to realize as well.
30
They've still not
left.
fully worked out exactly what's happening. They think this is still coming back towards A, but no. Dynamites, they get the spike down at the very least, and KC realize their mistake. The wrong call, but it's still a 5 versus 3 retake. KC absolutely favored in this situation, especially with Nami only on a Sheriff.
It is going to have to be something truly special here to hold on here. Lining up the first shot needed to find that. Tokumite's found one. Marty, the last survivor. Not for long. And we said KC heavily favoured. They play the odds. They play the numbers game. And they find themselves a 4th. And they said, it's our turn. It's our turn for an unstoppable lead, an unstoppable start. They want a 3rd. They want to take this map to the 3rd map they never got previously, and they want at least overtime again. We talked about last series how it was, double overtime, triple overtime. You can't let this rematch go out with a fizzle.
But Gentleman's kind of fizzling, and now Safia's got the operator back online for herself. I mean, first time it's the actual op, she had the tour de force before, but she's 10-1. She is absolutely feeling it. In KC, they go for the same setup over towards A, but it's immediately countered. Oh, the pull and the vines are perfect to stop Gentleman's from pushing in. Variax still wants to take it, though.
Oh, a kill comes through before the sidearms necessary. I think they managed to just about get out of the radius, and Anacilia's got this space, but at what cost?
Cost of a teammate. GX gone down. Smokes as well. And Gentleman's their decision. Dimensional drift back towards A. This is where KC, they've rotated over. It's only Safia over towards the B half of the map, and they know the Dimensional Drift's coming to A.
Berry X on site, dodges the flash. Not at all duped out by the clone. Anacilia desperately hopping on up, trying to find something, anything to work with here. Glance has found the first. Berry X round the corner, still marked on up. They know exactly where she is. Spike's still not gone down, and that Spike's not committed.
It's going to be again, but this time the chamber trip's going to have to be broken. It wasn't broken earlier. So KC, they know the jig is up. And they might beat the rotates there. No, just a little bit too slow. Oh, and Berry X is still causing damage on A. That's going to put a bit of doubt into KC's mind.
I mean, even if it doesn't put doubt into their mind, the fact that Alkia is walking backwards. Oh, back spotted. And look, you can see the paranoia, but has to look everywhere, has to check for flowers. And that's it. That's the numbers whittled down. They don't even need the numbers whittled down. They're just going to win the fight out on sight.
How on earth? Gentlemates look in such an awkward position. Berry X was stuck on site alone. This was a really nice start from Marty. Yes, taking GX out of the round was so crucial. But Gentlemates' decision to rotate back over towards B, break the chamber trip, and then have Berry X be that late stab in the back. And now Carmichael, they've got 2 sentinels. You should never have to be paranoid about your flank, but Gentlemates have somehow managed to cause that paranoia. It's now an A fight, but this time it's the operator here.
That it is. Oh, Marty What a shot to come on through there. Very X, fast lanes go on up. Again, just fighting with this angle. Alkia, queen of kills through smokes, has found one more. Glance at her name into the kill feed, and that's not only the equalizing pick, but that's numbers in their favor. Nami just has to fall back here.
And the mates kind of left with not a lot to go on. Losing both of your duelists there puts you into a rough position for any kind of exec. They've always had somebody either lurking already or positioned to be a stab in the back, and they don't have that this time around. And look at this mid clear from Anacelia. It's perfect, but Nami escapes with her life after getting that pick. Now KC, even numbers, Cosmic Divide comes on through, but Alki is still here.
Is indeed trying to stop the spike going down. Chaos on the side. There's the spike dropped. It's a messy spray. Tokamite will deliver. GX goes down. And that's it. The round. It's done. It's over.
How are they doing this? Every moment, it looks like Gentlemates should not be bringing anything back. Yes, it's a nice opening pick. Again, they keep consistently finding these. But then they take their ones, and the 1 versus 1s in this situation from Tokyo, a 1 versus 2, is what won them Breeze. And again, cheers from the Gentlemates coaching staff. I think they've swapped seats, but they actually called a timeout. They want a second to talk to the team despite winning that round, to make sure that the rounds don't get that close again. But now Carmine Core, they are stewing in it. Zafia 2 rounds ago was 10-1. Now she's 10-3. No kills found in the last couple of rounds. No value, really. And if we're looking at it now, an eco round, this is going to mean that if this ties up, Gentlemates, if they can build up off the back of the ultimates that they're getting close to, we can see Gentlemates really start to do exactly what we saw on Breeze.
Yeah, and that's the worry, isn't it? Is that KC already 4. That's what we saw at the end of the half, right? But the worry is going to be if Gentlemates can find this dominance, can stop them getting anything more than 2 on the board. Because it's been consecutive rounds has been the issue, right? They've been able to find these moments, these glimmers where they've stepped on up. But we're wanting to see it be a little bit more consistent. We want to see them denying Gentlemates from finding their footing. Got Cypher Cage lineups coming on over the top there. And I love it. Ooh, straight up in your face, Anacelia. There's nowhere to go but into the next round there. Clone to trip the wall. So Kamita having a look down long. It's not going to spot anything in the cubby. That's going to embolden them to push a little bit further, but there's 2 players waiting on the other side. The flash completely unaffected. Berry X is going to find one. Tukamite with the other. And now on site, it's empty. And Marty finds one more. We talked about this. The offensive pushes stop KC even remotely looking at a retake. There's nobody left to get to the site.
And now what you get, the dimensional drift, you want to get that online, so you get Marty to plant here, and then you send probably Nami to go and try and take down GX to farm up the Cosmic Divide as well. These little micro decisions from Gentlemates, waiting their time, getting the orb, getting the spike plant onto the right person. This is what's making them their second best team in this league, just slightly behind G2 Gozen. And now GX has been spotted. That cam, I do not know how the cam got up there, but it's seen her. And the Astra's now getting converged upon. And I imagine, Nami is being fed this kill. Oh,
out of bullets. Yeah, that's the issue, is you're going to need to hit every headshot perfectly getting out of that one alive. But scoreboard tied up 4-4 here. And it's starting, the momentum's starting to build a little bit, I worry. Really nice plays here from the team. And Marty has just been this constant worry, this constant paranoia they've had to have. And we talked about it. 2 Sentinels, you shouldn't be worrying about this, but they have to, because they're still having Marty in the back lines working her magic.
And it is absolute magic. Safia now with the op back online. She can get a kill with this. She's very close to the tour de force and the jump peak. not spotted where the op is, and it's just Nami. She's on this little bit of alert whilst the duelists, they're taking down this Sentinel utility, making KC sweat because of what is happening across the map. They, inch by inch, they lose it. And just like on Breeze, if you give Gentlemates an inch, they will take the rest of the map away from you. Link, Chamber Trip up next. They hear it. They're going to see it on the drone as well. But luckily for KC, Glance is there to protect it. No, she just leaves. She can't fight this.
Prowler goes on out as a little bit of as a buffer, as a little bit of an early warning sign. Safia lined up on the angle, missed shot. Their relay boat comes on out, just has to TP away. Barry X, the slide on through, it's merciless. And Safia smoked on off. There's nothing that she's able to contribute from here right now. TP picked on up, hoping that somebody's gonna push her. Knowing that Gentlemates, they get aggressive when they get confident, they get cocky, hoping to punish that, but hubris, no, it will not be Gentlemates' downfall, not today. Hunter's Fury comes on out as well. Berry X is going to snipe the kill there, steal it away. Glance just about dodging it. Cosmic Divides come on through as well to try cut this one off, but again, invested, but there's nothing they can do off the back of it.
Yeah, they put it into the round. GX, the IGL knew that the time was running low, and I mean, the chance of that round. Yeah, Berrix, you got to go hunting. If you can take down the op, it's going to be so good to take down KC's economy. But Safia's holding the line. Yeah, she's safe with it. She's fine with it. She's going to take that gun into the next round at the very least. But KC are really losing track. These gun rounds, reminiscent of Breeze, and I mean, Berry X is on fire. Like, those slide shots just look so snazzy, and the coaches are so happy. What are they doing? Loving it.
I've been liking this, and this is the thing, right? I don't think we've seen a Gentlemates timeout, have we?
We've not seen. No, so they timed out actually earlier in this half. That was their timeout. That wasn't.
No, in Breeze, we didn't see any in Breeze.
Oh, we didn't see. No, in Breeze we didn't. No.
So we've seen one timeout called so far to get them on the line, and that was immediately. Look at them getting back on the board, right? Is they're very much there if needed, and that little bit of impact has been the catalyst for this.
It really has. They've just managed to continue pushing on forward, and now again, immediately, Gentlemates, they're looking for the wall. It's a chamber trip though. Oh, and it does get triggered. The chamber trip's gone from Belong. They realize that the wall is elsewhere. And now Gentlemates, they have the rest of the map. But Safia is holding the line again. A beautiful little pick. She's rotating towards Art already, where Gentlemates are going.
Just going to break out onto site. We talked about Marty in the back lines. There is going to be some pressure here from Glance. Flash goes on out. Glance has to duck on back, but there's so many smokes to dance in and around here. Berry X is on site as well. And look, their positions have just switched. Nightfall comes on out. It's not going to catch anybody, though. Safia hoping to be given a pick. Ooh, long range onto Berry X. Marty goes down as well. And that spike still unsuccessfully planted. Safia around the corner. Oh, it's the tag, and immediately the headhunter finds it, and Acilia to collect the last of their debts. And KC said you took the lead, but that's enough of that. And they are back in the game. They are not willing to lose their advantage that they fought so hard for to kick this map off with.
Oh, and I mean, Safia pulling out that headhunter, lightning fast with it. She's still right at the top of the leaderboard, and this is the kind of player you need to come online to stage a comeback against a team like Gentlemates, where both their individuals in their 1v1s and the team, the synergy as a whole, is so good. They've still got to buy up, Gentlemates do, as they push over towards Alkia. The Dissipate use just to allow them to push in a little bit, but the slide kill again! Berry X, how are you always doing this?
I need to know what the aim training routine is for this, because this is... It's genuinely slightly horrifying to play against, I'd imagine. Unstoppable. And the speed of it as well. We talked about it in Breeze, is that before you know what's happening, it's already over. But now, Casey, they're finding ways to slow this down. Safia taking a more aggressive angle. The Dissipate, though, allows for the cross and knows that in the back of her mind, that's a possibility. And you can see her check-in, glancing over towards the left every now and then.
Gentlemates, they're moving over to join their duelist. It looks like where the execute's going to happen in KC. Low on numbers with Alkia falling so early off the back of Berry X. And now Safia, the lone soldier, the lone anchor towards A.
We talk about one-woman armies. If anyone was able to do it, would be her. Smoke comes on out. Again, the dissipate. Oh, the flash is so good. She luckily can teleport out of there. They're on everyone line. And this is it. Berry X. Oh, pops the overdrive. Vandal back out. Safia collecting every single head. And it's not just op kills. She's going for headshots. She's going for the whole damn lot. 2 players left. Round the corner. Oh, Nami finally puts an end to it. And the spike is down to give them their credits. Wenz has found another. Wenz going hunting for this last player. And GX finds it. Finds both. And Glance, not even needed in this situation. And that's it. The hold on that we wanted. And Safia, they couldn't have done it without her.
A 3K. You get flashed off of the line. You get forced towards backside. You've got a Neon with an overdrive in your face. And you still manage to bring it back. Despite Berry X's heroics at the start, she gets shut down there from Safia. Marty tries to get the trade, but Safia is just so damn quick. And as much as Wenz can try and bring it back in, GX, the steady hand, the IGL will always hold it down. And now the coach is trying to work out what's going wrong, how to fix it. It's not really worth another timeout. You want that for the second half. 1 round left. Safia's got the tour de force. Alki has got an operator for herself. Gentlemates, how are you going to push in to 2 ops, double sentinel? I mean, Berry X leading the charge. She's trying it, but no kills found this time around. I mean, look how far Alki is progressing towards A. So much map control already.
It is, if anything, just good information to work with. Posted up on the angle. Oh, and the Prowler spotted something at the last second. Tokamite, do you really want to peek this? Knows that there's a possibility the drone's going to go on out. Oh, actually, not going to connect the shot onto it and hoping that the warning sound, the ops mere presence alone is enough of a deterrent. Cosmic Divide getting ready, cuts the map on up, cuts off this backside. Glance Berry X, they trade, picks it, Berry X doubles down, however. New up there comes on out, jumping around the corner, somehow Safia is able to get the tour de force out in time, doesn't die and finds the pick.
Spike planted.
The Dimensional Drift spots out so much information. I think they didn't see where Berry X was. She gets out alive, somehow. Alki just didn't check the line, and now it's GX and Safia. Safia on 2 HP to retake this.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, and there's the peak on out. GX, the player with health. And Safia, tour de force, finds the first. But look at that, running around the corner. Nami is ready. And it's a 6-6 half as we enter the next phase.
Sides. One enemy remaining.
Welcome back, everybody. We are ready to go, and we talked about this. We're entering the next sort of the boss battle phase. You know, the health bar's been depleted once; it's just regenerated, and now another round needed. Now, Casey, they've been good with the pistols, and another one here would be absolutely immaculate.
And look at this. Both of these teams have about a 70% win rate on defense. So it all comes down to the attack. And statistically, while Gentlemates' attack has looked a little bit better, Carmine Corps did in the last half. So it's all down to this, and Marty, she's got a TP to escape, and she does eventually take it. But KC, this is all a bait. This is all a fake. They're heading it back over towards A. Alkia's even got the TP to rejoin with her team. It's running out soon, though.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a limiting factor, yeah. Dissipates, and that's... Well, we'll find out if that's going to cause any problems here. Wen's first on up to bat. Gonna hear contact. Immediately dips back. Does not want to fight this alone. Does not want to give them an isolated pick to abuse. Slowly creeping on forward here. Wen's has support. You can see Tokamit here as well. Spotted. Lovely headshot. Oh, nice from GX there. But back and forth they go. One taken on down, needs to line up one more, has done enough damage. Shock Dart goes on over the top, just chipping away, and it does so much damage, actually. Splashes and hits both of them. Recon to buy themselves the space to work with in the instant, but look at that. In mid, Alkia has found one as well. And now problems on site, maybe the least of their concerns. They know this is a KC team that's spreading out, and they're actually got nobody on site here playing off on these angles, making it difficult to predict. But the issue is going to be if there's any ability to hold them off. If any one of these prongs fails, that makes all of this site hold so much weaker. Anasilia finds one, Berry X gets the next, knows where both remaining players are. Tokamite finds the next, and that's it. The pistol round that we wanted from KC, but no, Gentlemates set themselves up to continue on reigning.
And I mean, Toka is just such a good player. She was one of the highlights for me in their previous matchup. So consistently good, able to just win her once and then come in to play with the rest of the team after. Her util is impeccable as well. Now, Gentlemates, this is their first pistol, despite how dominant that they've looked. This is the first pistol online for them, and now they get to buy up on the defensive side. Marty, Outlaw in hand. A Judge as well for Berry X, and this is... Oh, it's going to be lethal holding over towards doors in Link.
Oh, it absolutely is. Marty with the first, though, and here it is. There's the swing for the first, for the second, lining up the third, knows they're there, wants the pick, and will be given it. And Berry X, your worst nightmare. The reason you gotta clear every corner, and wins for the last. It is completely flawless. And yes, it's just an eco that we're up against, but still, the number of flawless rounds that Gentlemates have had this series is, the word that comes to mind is ludicrous.
I think that's the only possible word, honestly. It is... I don't know how they can do it so consistently. And now they're forcing Carmine Corps to buy up these full shields. Utility a little bit lacking. It's not perfect. No C's for Glance. Lacking a couple of stars for GX as well. There's 2 down in A main. That's where the first fight is happening.
Oh, straight on up. Still has that Judge trying to make it work, unfortunately. Oh, Anderson has found one with the Thorns as well. And what a way to kickstart the round. I mean, Marty's here, and when... Oh, Marty's no longer here. Sorry, Marty. Jinxed that one a little bit, but Wen's rotated on over, smoked on off. Spike still needs to go down, but there's so many people here to protect it. Swings on out. Oh, lines them both up, and you see a world with a better gun in a different situation where suddenly player left isolated on site. But that's not the world we live in. The defense holds strong.
It does. Casey, I mean, I don't know why Nami took that step back. I guess it was probably death either way, but Anasilia, incredible. Like, she has always been, I think, one of the best players on this Carmine Corps roster, right? They've, like, you know, you highlight people like Alkia, who, you know, right up there in community awards, such a well-renowned player, but Anasilia and Safia, especially this year, have really been showing why this team stuck together as a full 5. And this util, Casey's so nice on the attack side, but Marty's got the op already, holding the line down. Dissipate is good to allow the cross.
Portal closed.
Marty.
Here's the trip.
Yeah. Shot dots go on over. Trying to break all of the util possible. Safia tucked on in. Again, hoping for a peek. A peek will not be given. Marty round the corner. This is going to be a matter of reactions here.
They've still got the trip over towards Art, though. Berrix is a bit in front of it. She's just holding the line down.
Hoping that there'll be no suspicions. Oh, Anasilia, that's the kill that you need to get this all going. Tokamita's going to find one. Oh, Orb, however, misses a shot, but Tokamita there. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere. She's finding every pick needed. The savior in these micro moments. KC, there's still a chance, though. Spike on back. A
30
fight here.
seconds left.
Alkia, if you can clear out Nami. Half the site completely empty. Peek on out. Marty's got another. Glance on out. Port available. Clears down into the pit. Nobody's going to be there. Wenz just has to wait. Bide her time. Glance has found the trade, but knows there's still somebody here. Goes to tap the spike, and that will be her undoing. And Wenz, again, the Undertaker, putting these rounds in the ground.
Like, she's not up the top of the leaderboard, but she is there to secure these couple of kills. But Toka, the key player here again.
One enemy remaining.
Such a good performer in previous matchup against KC. But the trade, it wasn't even trade. They didn't die, right? She just missed a shot and Toka was immediately there to save her. Get down. And immediately now, Safia bought the op on the attack side. The op duel over towards A. Gonna be a fight.
Lovely pick there. And Safia has been so pivotal in these opening rounds, in finding them the foothold, especially when things seem to start slipping beyond their grasp. Gives them the friction they need to cling on.
Gentlemen, it's looking to hit double digits here, but now you've lost Marty. A big part of your retake, especially when you've only got a judge on Berrix. You need that Yoru, really, along with the operator. Having that on Pearl is such a boon to your team, but somehow, gentlemates, they're reading the minds of their opponent. They're rotating over towards the correct site. As KCS slowly, as they have to be in this composition, taking the space back. The magma rolls on forward. Take a main. Wenz is here. Everyone's here from gentlemates to try and stop Carmichael from getting to site.
30 seconds left.
Reloading the sidearm,
shorty.
whilst she still can. Wenz has found the first. The Hunter's Fury comes on out. They're finding ways to work around not having these sidearms online. And so many of these players low. Jex has found the first. Nami, however, finds the first. Wenz with the next. Just glance left. And not for long. Gentlemates find themselves a 10th. And they play perfectly around that steel garden.
A disadvantaged situation. The shorty comes out from Nami and you think maybe she can find something. But the Hunter's Fury, the timing on this, getting a kill, all of the damage, then allow the rest of the team to flood on back in. I mean, what an incredible retake. Coaches are loving it.
Have they switched
Again.
sides, or am I losing my mind?
No, they definitely have. Absolutely. I have no doubt. And now KC have called this timeout. The first of this map, yes, but it is now in dire straits for them. The mates are up to 10. And when you hit double digits, when you've started to get your economy online, when you've got ults cycling back up again, Cosmic Divide 2 away, Dimensional Drift 2 away, KC need something big to bring back. A Thrifty is very possible on this map. Very, very possible.
And we've
Especially
seen
when you've got the
Thrifties
Nightfall. Yeah, we
seen
have seen a lot actually.
We are, so I mean, it's never out of the realms of possibility, and we talk a lot about the Game Changers sheriffs, don't we? They are sung about. There are ballads, I'd imagine, written about them for a reason. But now, KC, anything more? This is the last round that we're like, okay, no weapons in hands. It's getting a little bit close. I mean, I think it's gone past the point of close. We're getting to the point of no return. This is the last round where they won't have weapons. This is all trying to set them up for round number 19, which will be the be-all and end-all. Recon ball goes out. It is going to scan these players once, but they let the scan happen and actually maybe use that as an opportunity. Turn heel, head elsewhere. Use this as a distraction. But look at this from Marty.
Confidence. This is what you need on the Yoru. Her TP is about to expire. A couple more seconds. This is the kind of the decision for her. Does she TP back? Does she stay? But instead, KC, they're going over towards A. She's found so much space. Her team can rotate to anchor down one site together. 4 members. Well, 3 on site, and Wen's just a second away.
Here we go. Phone comes on, out. Holding the line. Horn gets broken out in the open. Berry X with one. Actually, they're making the pistols work here. An eye for an eye, they say. And a Wen's. So many different angles, but they peek one by one. Anacili is able to get the trade, though. Shock dot goes on over. It's good for a pick onto Safia. Anacili is not looking too healthy either. No more shock dots, but the recon bolt's back online. And there it is, round the side, just managing to dodge it. But again, that's little bits that can be pieced together here. 25 seconds, you still need a punt. And look at this position from Marty. It all falls into place immaculately.
And this is now... Okay, it was an eco, yes. AC managed to come back in very well into this site. So many kills. Wen's only managing to get one. Anacili with the trade, but the shock darts did so much damage. And Marty's late round push coming back in through R, and Gentlemate's coaches are ready. They're happy. They're cooking as they go up to 11. Come on, Core. They have a bye. They have the tour de force, and they have a lot of ults. If this is the round, they need to win it. They have to get this. This is the biggest and most important round of this series so far. And they started with a leg shot.
Oh, uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. And here we go. Safia holding the line for the X. Knows they've been hyper-aggressive up towards long. The flash is so good. Round the corner, missed shot. Berry X will not let this mistake go unpunished. If you show weakness, they will tear you apart for it. And now 4 versus 5. It's not out of the realms of possibility. They've got themselves onto site, but look at this. We talk about the pre-takes. This is one if ever I've seen it. They're not going to let this go down. Marty tucked on in. Wen's fighting for her life amidst all the smoke and prowlers. But Tokamite steps on up. Alkia's found one, but that's the information. That's the location known. Manages to teleport on out. Has the gate crash available. But again, you got to get back to that spike now. That's the problem. There we go. Round the corner. It's not ceremonious. It's just Tokamita with a job to do. And she is here. She is clocked in. And she has been putting these rounds, putting these frags on the board.
I mean, she's just such an incredible player. Like, trading off of Berry X there. Swinging in to allow her team to then jump on top of Hut. To come in and assist. And now Carmine Core. Previous matchup was so close. Double and triple overtime on consecutive maps. But now, this series doesn't look close at all. Gentlemates have leveled up and Carmine Core, they're struggling to keep up. But now, down to an eco. Only the Cosmic Divide online as well. Meanwhile, it's almost Christmas lights for Gentlemates. Celebration, fireworks, as they look to close out this series. But Carmine Core, they've got a lot of space.
Marty, though, on the angle with the opening pick again. And it seems like there's no answer. It feels futile, like destiny. And you're just following its footsteps. Alkia, there's a trip and there's no way around it. And that's it. Neural Theft comes on out. Berry going for it. No, don't. Surely not the knife. But no, goes for the picks. There's the first. There's the third. Recon bolt, relay bolt goes on out. Anacili has found one. Has to fight for this. It's a good final stand. Dimensional drift on out. Gives away the location. But she knows that at some point Marty's going to pop on out. And then all the problems begin again. Backed away. She's got enemies on all sides. They converge. And Nami finds them the last. Finds them the 13.